friends! It's so good to see you today! I had such a great time crafting with you all last year that my friends at the Wood Theater invited me back to do even more wonderful projects together. I see there's some new faces watching as well, so I'd like to welcome you all to my crafting area. I am the Ice Queen, and when I'm not busy ruling my kingdom, I stay busy creating and making all sorts of art. Art is my favorite hobby, and I love being able to share that with you. It's nice to have friends who also like to create. I am so happy to be showing you 5 crafts this year, and I couldn't think of a better way to start celebrating our reunion than with a beautiful snow globe. This will be our very first craft activity, inspired by the snow flurries that we've been seeing and all of the furry woodland friends that you see in the winter months. I am so excited to show you how a snow globe works. Let's get set up. First, make sure you have a nice clear space to set your supplies on, and maybe have a tablecloth or some sort of towels just in case of a mess. Sometimes my crafting space gets a little messy, but it's part of the creative process. So I make sure to have supplies nearby to clean up with. It's also important that you are comfortable and ready to have fun. The first thing that we're going to do is grab all of our supplies that we'll need. Out of my craft kit, I'm going to grab the mason jar, the small blue capped container of vegetable glycerin, and another small white capped container of sparkly snow. You will need access to water as well. So let's go ahead and open our jars and see what fun surprise is hiding inside. Inside of our jars is a small white rabbit and a tree glued to the lid. Perfect subjects for a snowy scene. Trees and plants stay green in the winter, like this one. They are called evergreens. They can stay green in the cold because these plants can save enough nutrients and water when it's warm to keep their leaves and needles from falling when it gets cold. This rabbit is also interesting because some mammals, like the snowshoe hare, can adapt to different seasons by changing color. The snowshoe hare, a bunny sort of like this, is brown in the summer to blend in with the dirt and rocks, and it turns white in the winter to blend in with the snow and ice. I think that that's pretty magical. Now that we have our lids off, let's fill this jar with water. We do want to save some room so that we can shake the water in the jar and add the rest of the ingredients, but we can still fill it up pretty far. If you look closely, you can see how far I filled up my jar. Now let's add in our snow and our vegetable glycerin. We can put either in first, the order doesn't matter, but I'm going to put in the glycerin first. Be aware that it is slippery. The vegetable glycerin is important because it's able to mix with the water, unlike things like vegetable oil, and it slows down the effect of the falling snow in our snow globe. All right, we're just gonna pour it in like this. Just dump it all right in there. You can put the lid back on and put it over to the side. Next, let's put in our snow sparkles. You can just dump in the entire pot of sparkles. A little bit does go a really long way. Even though it's fake, it reminds me so much of the fresh falling snow that we have. And again, these are a little tight to get off. You can always ask for help. And I'm just going to set this to the side. Now is the fun part. Let's go ahead and screw on the mason jar lid very tight with the bunny and the tree. We want to make sure that no water can come out. And it's always okay to ask for help if you're not sure if the lid is tight enough. You can also add some glue onto the rim of the glass before putting on the lid. You can find some glue in your kit. So, once your lid is on tight, like mine is, we can get to the very best part. Let's shake up our snow globes. See how when the jar gets shaken, it creates a magical swirling storm? Snow globes are so beautiful and an amazing way to keep winter all year long. You might also notice how my pre-made snow globe has a blue color to it. This will happen to your snow globe as well over a few days. As one of my favorite artists, Bob Ross, once said, this was a happy little accident when the color from the tree mixed in with the water. It's neat to watch, kind of like a science experiment. I am really happy with my craft today. I would love to see yours too if you'd like to share. My friends Shelly, Emily, Cam, and Eric, who work for the Wood Theater, would love to see them too if you'd like to tag the Wood Theater on your photos on social media or email photos to boxoffice@woodtheater.org. Thank you again for joining me and crafting with me this winter. I am very excited for the next week where we will be painting with our fingers. I have to go clean up now and make sure my crafting area is nice and tidy for next week. It was absolutely lovely seeing you today. Goodbye for now, friends.